Hi students, welcome back to the world of English. In today's session, we are going to read about one of the important personalities who played a great role to bring Kuchipudi to the limelight of the people. Okay, he is none other than Vempati Chinnasatyam, who later came to be known as Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam. Okay. Vempati Chinnasatyam is a legendary dancer and guru of Kuchipudi dance form. This exquisite art form was popularized worldwide by him. He was born on 26 October 1929 in a traditional family of dancers at a small village of Kuchipudi in Andhra Pradesh. He started learning his dance form at the tender age of 9, under the guidance of three great gurus, Vempati Chinnasatyam mastered in Kuchipudi. Initially he learned from Sri Vedantam Lakshmi Narayana Sastri, then refined his art by learning the graceful movements from Sri Thadepalli Peraya Sastri, and later was trained by his elder brother Sri Vempati Satyam in the beauty of expressions. When Vempati Chinnasatyam mastered in the art of Kuchipudi, he moved to Madras with the objective of making it popular all over the world. His devotion and dedication towards Kuchipudi finally resulted in the establishment of Kuchipudi Art Academy in Madras on 6 February 1963. Till date, he has taught over 1,000 students the intricate style and techniques of Kuchipudi dance. He founded another school of dance in Vizag called Kuchipudi Kalakshetra in 1985. So we know only Vempati Chinnasatyam is a legendary dancer and guru of Kuchipudi dance form. Okay, and we know well that he was playing a great role in bringing Kuchipudi to the limelight of the people. But let's know what are the hardships, difficulties and struggles that he underwent in bringing this Kuchipudi art form to the limelight. Okay, so let's begin our lesson. So our lesson is titled as Maestro with the Mission. Okay, Maestro with the Mission. Now what is meant by Maestro? Maestro is a wizard or master. Master with the mission. Now what is meant by mission? It is a set of tasks that are to be those that are to be fulfilled. Okay, so mastered with a particular set of tasks or duties to be fulfilled. Now how will you connect this title with the life of Vempati Chinnasatyam? The mission or the task of Vempati Chinnasatyam was to bring the dance form of Kuchipudi to the limelight of the people. Okay, now do you understand Maestro with the mission? The 18-year-old lad, a dropout from school, left his house with just 2 rupees in order to realize a dream. It was a passionate dream he was driven by. He wanted to elevate the status of an art form he had learned from his great gurus. He decided to dedicate his life for the enrichment of that art form. What is meant by lad? Lad is a young boy, okay, at the age of 18. He left his house with just 2 rupees in his hand to realize his dream. What was his dream? To bring the art form of dance, that is Kuchipudi, to the limelight of the people. Okay, now he was very much passionate towards the Kuchipudi and he wanted to elevate the status of an art that he had learned from his great gurus. Okay, he had already learned Kuchipudi from his gurus. Okay, simple. He was a school dropout at the age of 18. Just 2 rupees in his hands, he left his house and he wanted to realize his dream. He wanted to elevate the status of an art form that he had learned from his great gurus, that is the art form of Kuchipudi. Okay. The lad left his house for Madras, now called Chennai, about 400 kilometers away from his place. The place where he started was a village about 50 kilometers away from Vijayawada in Krishna district. He walked all the way. On his long way, he fed himself on plantains and water. Finding the condition of the lad, a station master at Venkatachalam offered him a full meal. So, where is this young lad moving? He was actually leaving to Madras. Now it is called as Chennai. It was about 400 kilometers away from his place. Now where is this young lad living? He was actually living in a village 50 kilometers away from Vijayawada in Krishna district. Okay, and he walked all the way, and on the way he fed himself on plantains and water. He just drank water and had plantains. Okay, and finding the condition of this lad, okay, this young lad, a station master felt pity for this young boy. He felt sorry for him because he was really miserable. He was feeding himself just from water and plantains. Okay, so he felt such a sympathy that he offered this young lad a full meal. Who offered? The station master offered a full meal for the young lad. Okay, now do you know who is that young lad? It is actually, who is that? Vempati Chinnasatyam. Okay. Where are you going, dear? The station master asked. No reply came. The lad looked at the endless sky. The lad was Vempati Chinnasatyam, who later came to be known as Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam, and the place where he started from was Kuchipudi, and the art form he was passionate about was Kuchipudi. Okay, so you remember the station master, just looking at this young lad, he felt very sorry for him and he offered him full meal, right? Now the station master asked the young lad where he was going. Okay, there was no reply from the young lad. Okay, now who is that young lad? The young lad is actually Vempati Chinnasatyam, and who came to be known as later Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam. Okay, and the place where he started from was Kuchipudi. Okay, where he started from was Kuchipudi, and the art form he was passionate about was Kuchipudi. Is it clear? All this story about Satyam and Kuchipudi becomes meaningless if we really don't know certain facts about Kuchipudi. The dance form originated in the village of Kuchipudi. For a long time, the art was performed at temples at the time of annual festivals and in the streets on the demand of the people. Okay, now it's very important to know how Vempati Chinnasatyam played a great role in bringing the dance form of Kuchipudi as one of the greatest and important dance form. Okay, and if we do not know certain facts about Kuchipudi and Satyam, it becomes meaningless. Okay, so let's know a little bit about it. So the dance form of Kuchipudi was originated in the village of Kuchipudi itself, and for a long time this art form of Kuchipudi was performed in the temples during festivals. During festivals they would perform Kuchipudi, and even on the streets if the people demanded. Okay, on the demand of the people, the dance form of Kuchipudi was performed. Okay. Initially, it was a male-oriented dance form. Even female roles were played by men. What a surprise! Great gurus like Vedantam Lakshmi Narayana, Chinta Krishnamurti enriched and transformed it and welcomed women in to play different roles. They produced many dance dramas and choreographed several solo items. Thus, the transformation of dance was complete. Okay, so in the initial stages or at the beginning, actually the Kuchipudi was oriented only towards men. Okay, it was only a male oriented dance form, and even female roles were played by men. Okay, so even female roles were played by men used to take the role of a female. Okay, now great gurus like Vedantam Lakshmi Narayana and Chinta Krishnamurti, they enriched and transformed and finally welcomed the women to play different roles in the dance. Okay, they started involving even women. Okay, and so finally they produced many dance dramas and they choreographed several solo items. That's how the transformation of dance was complete. Okay, simple. Initially it was only, male could participate or perform Kuchipudi, but later with the help of Vedantam Lakshmi Narayana and Chintakrishna Murthy, they welcomed even women to perform different roles in Kuchipudi. Okay. It was different from the days when men played the female roles. Now, women play even male roles. Still, it was not much popular and it was not recognized on par with other classical dances till 1958. So, initially, we have learned that initially Kuchipudi was a male oriented dance, but finally, women were invited by the gurus. Okay, now, those days, men used to play the role of women, but now what is happening? Even now what is happening now? Women are taking the roles of male. Okay, women play the role of male, but still it was not much popular and it was not recognized on par with other classical dances like Bharatanatyam, Kathakali, other dance forms. It was not given much or it was not given importance as any other classical dances. Okay. Satyam was too big in his aspiration and too small in his achievements. He faced many hardships in his childhood. He had a strong desire to learn Kuchipudi. In spite of that, he was humiliated by a teacher in his village. The teacher said, "Don't attempt to learn Kuchipudi again. You are unfit for it." He made this comment in the presence of his friends. Okay, so Satyam had lot of passion towards Kuchipudi. Who is Satyam here? Vempati Chinna Satyam as a young boy. Okay, he had lot of aspiration, lot of passion towards learning Kuchipudi, but his achievements were very small, and he faced lot of difficulties and hardships in his childhood. He had a strong desire to learn Kuchipudi, but in spite of that, he was humiliated by his teacher. His teacher said to Chinna Satyam, Vempati Chinna Satyam, that not to try to attempt to learn Kuchipudi again. Okay, the teacher said that Vempati Chinna Satyam was unfit to learn Kuchipudi, and he made this comment in the presence of his friends. Whose friends? Vempati Chinna Satyam's friends. Now you can imagine what could be the feeling of Satyam. Okay, simple. Vempati Chinna Satyam, as a young boy, he had lot of passion towards learning Kuchipudi. Okay, and he underwent lot of difficulties and hardships in his childhood. Okay, so but one day what happened? His teacher made a comment in the presence of his friends that Vempati Chinna Satyam is unfit for learning Kuchipudi. Okay, is it clear? Some ridiculed him, but some others sympathized with him. And then died his father. He had to feed 4 sisters and mother. Beyond this, Satyam was interested in nothing but his favorite art form with some rudimentary knowledge of it. That is hardly of any use to a person with a lofty desire. Okay, so the teacher made a comment, right? What was the comment? That Vempati Chinna Satyam was unfit to learn Kuchipudi. Okay, so some ridiculed, some mocked at him, some laughed at him, but some others felt sorry for what had happened for Venkata Chinna Satyam. Okay, and at that time his father died. His father passed away, and Venkata Chinna Satyam had to feed four sisters. He had four sisters and his mother. Okay, he had to look after four sisters and mother. But beyond this, Satyam still had lot of interest and strong desire, to learn Kuchipudi with some rudimentary knowledge of it. Now, what is meant by rudimentary? Just knowing a basic thing. Rudimentary is just knowing some basic things. Okay? Just knowing, a basic thing is not going to help any person, right? Tadepalli Peraya Sastri and Vedantam Lakshmi Narayana Sastri taught him the difficult aspects of Kuchipudi style and inspired him. Satyam developed a genuine and ardent interest towards the art form. He sometimes sold his meal tickets to watch the dance programs in Chennai. Okay, so finally, Thadepalli Peraya Sastri and Vedantam Lakshmi Narayana Sastri taught Venkata Chinna Satyam taught this young lad the difficult aspects of Kuchipudi style. Okay, and Venkata Chinna Satyam was very much inspired by Thadepalli Peraya Sastri and Vedantam Lakshmi Narayana Sastri. Okay, and this Satyam developed a genuine, okay, and an ardent interest. Now, what is meant by ardent? Very enthusiastic and showing a strong feeling or showing kind of seriousness. Okay, he showed lot of interest and enthusiasm towards the art form, which art form it is Kuchipudi. Okay, and even this Venkata Chinna Satyam, he would sell his meal tickets in order to watch dance programs in Chennai. Okay, he would forego his meals in order to go and watch dance programs in Chennai. Okay, he only wanted to liberate Kuchipudi from the clutches of insignificance and oblivion. With the encouragement from his cousin Vempati Pedda Satyam, Vempati Chinna Satyam tried his luck in Telugu film world. Can the Telugu film lovers forget the dance sequences in Nartanasala, Devadasu and Pandavanavasam? So Venkata Chinna Satyam wanted to liberate, to free the art or the dance form of Kuchipudi from the clutches of insignificance, because Kuchipudi was not given significance as like any other classical dance forms. So with the encouragement of his cousin Vempati Pedda Satyam, who is Vempati Pedda Satyam? He is a cousin of Venkata Chinna Satyam. Okay, so with the help of his cousin, he tried his luck in Telugu film world. Now, can the Telugu film lovers forget the dance sequences that we see in Nartanasala, Devadasu and Pandavanavasam? Students, you may not be knowing these movies because they are of our olden movies. Okay, now here I just show you a small song or the video song of which is mostly and purely based on Kuchipudi. Okay, it is taken from Nartanasala. You can just watch and enjoy.
అలా కాదు తద్దిక్క తొద్దింద తిందది తగదికి తరికిటం తాక తొద్దింద తింద తద్దిక్క తొద్దింద తింద తద్ధణ తద్ధను తగదికి తగదికిచ్చను తరికిటం తత్తై తేహి తత్త తేహి తహిదత్తాం తత్తై తేహి తత్త తేహి తహిదత్తాం. ఆహా, ఇటు చూడు. తద్దిగిరిదై దిప్పిత్తై ధిత్తై ధత్తతి తాహం ధత్తాను తగిన తన్న సంగతి సొంతంగ తాహం ధిత్తం ధిక్త ధిత్త తత్తోహ ధిమ్మిత్త ధింద జయ గణనాయక విఘ్న వినాయక భయహర శుభకర గజముఖ గణపతి
భయహర శుభకర గజముఖ గణపతి
కిటం కిన్నం తదిక్కుత మూషిక వాహన త్రిభువన పూజిత
మూషిక వాహన త్రిభువన పూజిత గణపతి వినుతి చేసెద వినుమా
తక్కు దిక్కు తక్కిట్ట తొంగిడికి నత్తం దిక్కు దిక్కి
సాని పామ గమగ సగమ పని సాని పామ గమగ
తక్కు దిక్కు కిట తొంగిడికి తరిగిడికి ధిక్ తక్క దో దింద ధీ తహిద తత్తా తక్కిట ధిక్కిట తొంగిట తరిగిటం తద్ధిత్తోనంగిట తక ధిరిగిట తక తరిగిట తక తొంగిటం తొంగిటం తద్ధిత్తొంగిటం ఆడినది గిరిరాజసుత నటరాజు మరే రంజిలగా
ఆడినది గిరిరాజసుత నటరాజు మదే రంజిలగా
స్వరగతుల జతుల సరి జోడుగా
స్వరగతుల జతుల సరి జోడుగా చరణ కింకిములు ధైర్యమగా ఆడినది గిరిరాజసుత నటరాజు మదే రంజిలగా
నారదుడు కలగానము చేయా
శారదాయిగా వీణను మీద
నారదుడు కలగానము చేయా
శారదాయిగా వీణను మీద
భృగేశుడు లయరీతులు గోలోప
గీతుడు లయరీతులు గొలుప
భరతుడు తరియని కొనగోలు పలుకగం అగతం అగుందరి సజం ఝం झंडू तथिमि तत्त्वं कीर्तक सर्गिर्गत अतत्त्वं कीर्तक सर्गिर्गत अतत्त्वं कीर्तक सर्गिर्गत
ఆడినది గిరిరాజసుత నటరాజు మదే రంజిలగా
Now the film admirers become nostalgic when they recollect those sequences. Thus, Dr. Vempati has carved a niche in Telugu films as well as a dance director. Okay, now even now Telugu film lovers become nostalgic. Okay, the meaning of nostalgic is a feeling of sadness mixed with the pleasure and affection when you think of happy times in the past. Okay, in those times, okay, when they recollect the sequence of Kuchipudi. Okay, now Dr. Vempati has carved a niche in Telugu films. Okay, what is meant by a niche? Carved a niche, that is build a reputation. He built a reputation in Telugu films as a dance director, okay, dance master. Okay, Dr. Vempati was not satisfied with his success in tinsel world. His desire to popularize Kuchipudi grew stronger. He established Kuchipudi Art Academy for this purpose in 1963 in Madras. As many as 180 solo items and 15 dance dramas were composed and choreographed by Dr. Vempati. Those have been performed all over the world. What is meant by tinsel? Tinsel is, it's like a superficial, okay, superficial world. Dr. Vempati was not satisfied with his success in the, superficial world, and his desire to popularize Kuchipudi became very strong. Okay, he wanted to popularize Kuchipudi dance form, so he established Kuchipudi Art Academy for this purpose, the purpose of popularizing Kuchipudi. He established Kuchipudi Art Academy in 1963 in Madras. Okay, so he composed as many as 180 solo items. Okay, 180 solo items, then 15 dance dramas were composed and choreographed by him. What is meant by choreographed? The meaning of choreographed is composing, okay, or arranging steps for dance. Okay, composing. So Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam composed 180 solo items and 15 dance dramas. Okay, and those have been performed all over the world, not just in India. All over the world these were performed. Okay, he composed his first dance drama, Sri Krishna Parijatam, followed by Ksheerasagar Madanam. Both were received well by the audience all round the world and brought laurels to Vempati. Okay, so what was his first dance drama which was composed? It was Sri Krishna Parijatam. Okay, it was composed. The first composition of Vempati Chinnasatyam was Sri Krishna Parijatam, and later, followed by it, he composed or choreographed Ksheerasagar Madanam. Okay, and both were received well by the audience, not just in India but all over the world. And both the compositions or choreographed dance drama brought laurels to Vempati. Now, what is meant by laurels? It's honors and praises. Okay, honor and praise was brought for Vempati. Clear? Some of the masterpieces like Padmavati Srinivasa Kalyanam, composed by Dr. Vempati, are the symbol of the depth of his knowledge and mastery over Kuchipudi. He had an ability to communicate each nuance of the dance to connoisseurs and laypersons equally well. Okay, now one of the masterpieces of Dr. Vempati Chinnasatyam was Padmavati Srinivasa Kalyanam, and it was a symbol of the depth of his knowledge and mastery over Kuchipudi. Okay, so the dance drama that was portrayed in Padmavati Srinivasa Kalyanam shows the knowledge and the mastery of Dr. Vempati. Okay, it was, culmination of the knowledge of Vempati that he had towards Kuchipudi. He showed it in Padmavati Srinivasa Kalyanam, and he had that ability to communicate even the minute difference. Okay, nonce is, it's a very light difference. Okay, he could show that light difference of the dance to connoisseurs. Now, what is meant by connoisseurs? It's a judge of an art. Okay, judge of an art, and laypersons equally well. Okay, it's simple. Padmavati Srinivasa Kalyanam was composed by Dr. Vempati, and it was a symbol of, the knowledge that he had towards the Kuchipudi. Okay, he put the knowledge that he had towards, or about Kuchipudi, he portrayed the whole of the knowledge in that particular composition, that is Padmavati Srinivasa Kalyanam. Okay, and he could show even minute difference in the dance. Okay, Dr. Vempati's distinguished disciples include Shantarao, Yamini Krishnamurthy, Vaijayantimala Bali, Hema Malini, Manju Bhargavi, Shobha Naidu, Balakondala Rao and Daggupati, Purandeshwari, etc. Every one of these disciples takes pride in being a disciple of Dr. Vempati. For all that he has done to the development and emergence of Kuchipudi to a full-fledged dance form, Dr. Vempati was rightly conferred the much coveted Padma Bhushan title by the government of India. Okay, some of the important distinguished disciples or students of Vempati, they are Shanta Rao, Yamini Krishnamurthy, Vaijayantimala, Hema Malini, Manju Bhargavi, Shobha Naidu, Balakondal Rao and Daggupati Purandeshwari. They were the distinguished disciples or students of Dr. Vempati, and every one of these disciples took a pride in being the disciple of Dr. Vempati. They always had a great reverence towards Dr. Vempati. Okay, and for all that Dr. Vempati has done for the development of the Kuchipudi, in order to make Kuchipudi as a full-fledged form of dance like any other classical dance form, he was rightly coveted. Okay, he was rightly given the title as Padma Bhushan by the government of India. Okay, for the hard work, for the effort that he made in order to make this dance form, Kuchipudi dance form, as a full-fledged dance form, he was rightly given the award of Padma Bhushan by the government of India. Andhra University awarded him an honorary doctorate in 1980. Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati honored him with an honorary degree in 1983. Dr. Satyam was presented with the Golden Key by the Mayor of Miami, USA, Stephen P. Clark, in the year 1981. So Andhra University awarded him an honorary doctorate in 1980, and Sri Venkateswara University Tirupati honored him with the honorary doctorate in 1983, and Dr. Satyam was also presented with the Golden Key by the Mayor of Miami, USA, Stephen P. Clark, in the year 1981. Simple. Okay. He was chosen for the Sangeet Natak Academy Fellowship and the Rajalakshmi Foundation Madras presented Rajalakshmi Award. These are only a few to mention. There are so many feathers in his cap. Okay, so Dr. Vempati was also chosen for the Sangeet Natak Academy, and he was awarded, or he was presented with the Rajalakshmi Award, and these were only just a few to mention, but there are so many awards and rewards. There are so many feathers in his cap. There are many to mention, but these are only few. In the year 1976, the TD made Satyam the Asthana Natyacharya. He was born to Venkatachalamaya and Varalakshmi on 15th October 1929. He led an illustrious life of 83 years, and he breathed his last on 29th July 2012. He was survived by his wife Swarajalakshmi, 2 sons and 3 daughters. Okay, so in the year 1976, the TTD made Satyam as the Asthana Natyacharya, and we have the details of his birth. Okay, about his parents. He was born to Venkatachalamaya and Varalakshmi on 15th October 1929. Okay, and he lived 83 years. He lived 83 years, and he breathed his last on 29th July 2012. He died on 29th July 2012, and his wife is Swaraja Lakshmi, and he had 2 sons and 3 daughters. Okay, he has 2 sons and 3 daughters. All the Telugu speakers identify themselves with the Kuchipudi. The rest of the world looks at Kuchipudi and Dr. Vempati's stupendous work with the reverent eyes. Kuchipudi has established itself on par with other classical dance forms of India like Bharatanatyam, Kathak and Kathakali. Okay. Now, all the Telugu speakers, the Telugu speaking people identify themselves with the Kuchipudi because Kuchipudi is originated from Andhra or originated in Andhra, right? Now, the rest of the world looks at Kuchipudi and Dr. Vempati's stupendous work with reverent eyes. Why? Because Dr. Vempati was the one who played a great role to bring, okay, to bring a significance to this dance form. Okay. Now, Kuchipudi has established itself on par with other classical dance forms because that was the dream of Vempati, right? He wanted to remove or remove the clutches of insignificance that was given to Kuchipudi. He wanted Kuchipudi to be given importance like any other classical dance forms, like we have in India Bharatanatyam, Kathak and Kathakali. Now Kuchipudi is also on par with other classical dance forms. Okay, so that was the mission of Dr. Vempati, maestro with the mission. Okay, master with a particular task to complete. Okay, now what was that? He wanted to remove the clutches of insignificance that was given to Kuchipudi and bring that Kuchipudi to the limelight of the people, and finally he succeeded, right? Countless people worked for Kuchipudi, but Dr. Vempati remains a source of inspiration to such people, and he remains at the center stage of Kuchipudi's surge as a classical dance form in modern India. Hence, he can rightly be called maestro with a mission. Okay, there are many people along with Dr. Vempati worked hard. Okay, they gave their best to bring Kuchipudi to the limelight of the people, but Dr. Vempati remains as a source of inspiration. Okay, and he remains at the center stage of Kuchipudi's surge as a classical dance form in modern India, which means he wanted to bring Kuchipudi on par with other classical dance forms. Finally, he succeeded. So, he can rightly be called as maestro with the mission. Okay, so his mission is completed, right? Well, students, I believe we have understood today's session, the biography of Dr. Vempati, who played a great role in bringing Kuchipudi on par with other classical dance forms. Okay, see you in the next session. Till then, take care. Bye.